Welcome back to another episode with Shadle's Table. I'm super excited to introduce you to Anne-Marie. Josh,
Anne-Marie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Heard so
you.
much about you.
Heard a lot about you too.
I was reading your reviews. You have people fly in from Colorado to see you. 1,500 miles. That's incredible. 31 years experience. You've been a massage therapist since 1991.
Yeah, and I became a Rolfer in 2003, so I've been doing just Rolfing since then.
Just a couple days ago, ran less than 52 seconds in the 400 meter, 51.98, which is pretty good because I'm racing against people half my age, and so I'm trying to get faster. I'm trying to break 50 seconds in the 400, but I am 41 years old, and staying mobile, staying injury-free is my number one priority. I've had neck surgery probably 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
So coming back from that, and then I'm always feeling like my left side just seems like it needs to open up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have anything per se that's bothering me. It's like, oh, I've got this injury, I've got this thing. That's why I'm interested in your take and what you see in my posture or see how I move, because you have a dancing background, you have a movement background, and everything about sprinting, running is all about moving optimally, performing, just looking to see, what you can feel, and learn.
One way I usually work is I will watch you walk, and it will come in here. It might be good if I could see you walk barefooted, and if you're open to it, take your shirt off.
Yep, yeah, of course.
I kind of see the hips, they're little. The swagger's not even on both sides.
Mm-hmm. You're saying I'm not perfect?
You're perfect, but about as perfect as it gets. And so, but I think that might help you feel a little better.
Yeah.
And
You seem like a twisting.
yeah. And, one thing we want to think about is if you're a runner, like what propels you.
Yeah.
So anything that helps you to be freer to propel yourself forward.
100%.
And we could say, this is one thing I see on athletes a lot. We want contralateral movement. And what I'm seeing is like when your lower body moves, then your upper body twists like this.
Mm-hmm.
And the sequencing of it might be good to play with or explore. Like, can it come from the toe and then to your upper body? So it's more like in the propulsion, you
Yeah.
get a rotation rather than still lower body and upper body rotates.
Yeah, I feel a little more in my hips now.
Yeah, does that feel different?
Mm-hmm. I feel like more open through here, I'd say.
Yeah. So as I was watching you, I'm kind of cooking up how we're going to start.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to start really with you on your back. So, and I think I'd like kind of to maybe open up in your chest, in your core a little bit, and
Sure.
the insides of your hips before we move on to the back of your hips. Kind of give this work somewhere to go.
Okay.
Because there's also a connection from your toes to your sternum. See, that feels pretty good. This one might be a little different, but you see there's just a lot less sproing in your hips.
Yeah.
So that seemed like, and maybe the stiffest place in your body would be through your hips. If that,
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Well, I'm happy to hear that because that means I can improve there.
Okay.
It does feel stuck, yeah. Especially compared to the arms. Yeah.
Yeah, still gonna give a little work here.
So the technique you're kind of using now, how would you describe that? It's like a myofascial kind of? Yeah.
Yeah, myofascial release. So yes, that is a technique I use all the time.
Yeah.
So it's
And no lotion and...
yeah, and it, as you'll see, it's pretty humid here, so
Right.
I find that it's really okay without lotion.
Yeah.
And that really helps me get a purchase on the fascia.
Yeah, I can feel... I don't think I've had anybody work the ribs like this. It feels like I feel like with all the fascial work I've done to myself and received, it feels like the ribs should move better. Like it feels like the fascia around my ribs or my costals, they're not moving as well as I thought that they would with you doing that.
Here, and take a deep, wide breath. Mm-hmm. Yep, and you can let it out. I'll kind of work with you there.
Yeah, I mean, if the breath is restricted, then the nervous system is restricted. And you're kind of wound up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tense, anxious, stressed.
And we talk a lot about core and sleeve, and if sometimes we're really muscular
Mm-hmm.
in the outer layers on the sleeve, then you can't get
Right.
enough room for breath.
You're compressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of lifters like that.
Yeah.
A lot of strong people are compressed.
All right, and just take a full breath, see how that feels.
Feels good. I feel more open on the left side.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for saying that.
I do feel that though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I feel everything.
Okay.
This side feels more restricted for sure. More sensational.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take a full breath. You could try moving your arm like in a little goalpost kind of way.
Okay. Like YMCA kind of
A
thing?
little bit. And then and then bring it back down. I'm kind of using this might not be the proper finger place, uses of my hands, but
Oh, people are going to judge you. No, I'm just kidding.
Right?
No.
They're going to be like,
Yeah. People are going to be drooling. Like, I want that so bad.
like, it's Saturday. This is how my hands work on Saturday.
I like this, yeah. The ribs,
Okay.
serratus stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think serratus and my triceps were the two that were really affected on this side from the nerve.
I mean, there's all kinds of different things we could do to approach this situation.
Mm-hmm. Lots of different paths.
Lots of different paths. So I try and choose which one's going to kill the most birds
Yeah.
with one stone.
Totally. Well, I won't be like some clients who wait like 50 years to come in and hope to solve all of the problems in one session.
Right.
Which is a lot of people. I'm like, I'm good, man. I'm not that good. How long typically are the sessions, would you say, each individual session?
I usually work about an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
Some people work 50 minutes, but my heart's too big for that.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Yeah, I'm sure like a lot of people would be screaming by now.
Okay, do you feel a nice spot in there?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, you're good. You're fine. Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to kind of sort of be on it. I want to be like in a good spot.
Yeah, sure. I've definitely been feeling like some twitching in different places. Something's adjusting somewhere. Things are adjusting.
As we're working?
Yeah, like I can feel like my back was just twitching.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you the movement I want you to do, and I'm going to try and grab onto this.
Okay.
So you're going to bring your leg up like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to reach back this way,
Okay.
let it drop down, and then you're going to bring it back up again. And if you could even grab onto your foot.
Okay.
And if you could reach for your foot, and so like up here, you could kind of give your knee a waggle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then bring the leg behind.
Yep. Extend it back kind of behind you.
You get on the line, get into the blocks, and there's like a young guy. He's probably, I don't know, 16 years old. And he came up to me. He's like, "Sir." I'm like, "Oh, sir.
Right.
I'm old." "Sir, may I ask how old you are?" I'm like, "I'm 41. He's like, "I thought I saw a 41-year-old on here. You're in really good shape. I want to look like you when I get older." I'm like, "Man, I am old." I did beat him.
Well, I've been to a lot of bike races. Yeah, you did beat them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's have you get up, and as we change sides, let's see you
Okay.
walk again and see.
Oh, yeah. This is,
You feel a difference?
oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. This feels a lot more open. Try to walk around or?
Yeah, just walk and see how. So I want to see too. You feel a difference?
Yeah. My left side's definitely more open for sure.
What I see is like these muscles drape nicely here, and these are the ones we worked on, and we haven't worked here yet. You see, they're
Yeah, I feel like kind of almost like like this.
Yeah.
This feels more like compressed or something.
Mm-hmm.
This is more like loose.
Yeah. So let's try and get you feeling balanced. Does that sound good?
I like balance, yeah.
Okay, so you can lie on the other side.
Okay.
How about move your arm, like stretch it up? Yeah.
That's good. I can feel that. It's like opening this up.
Well, reach all the way into your fingertips, like open and close your fingers. I like this move, like do the strike the lawnmower. Pull your elbow back like you're starting the lawnmower. And reach, like something we never really want to do.
Yeah. Stubborn lawnmower.
Right.
You gotta prime it, man. Did you prime it? Yeah, I primed it. Did you over prime it?
It's electric.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get like right at the top of your hamstring.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a good drag. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy being able to help people when they think there's no help or hope available, and that's often when they come for Rolfing. So then it makes things really interesting, you know?
Yeah.
And I think being here, it's fun too because I get children and adults and older adults and teenagers. I get a lot, and then I get a lot of middle-aged people, and a lot of people wanting to be able to get on the floor with their grandchildren. And
how would you say my body feels compared to other clients? Does it feel like somebody who gets a lot of work, or?
I mean, it feels like somebody who gets a lot of work, but there would be a change if you got more. And I'm going to say Rolfing because that's what I know, and the fascial work that is a plan, you know, like kind of addresses the whole body from different angles, is different than, but then again, there's magic to ART, you know?
Sure,
like,
yeah.
How that happened, you know, because that is addressing all the fascia. None of us, like, all the fascia was there whatever happened. But
yeah. So in like the 10 series, for example, is there a suggested time window to do those 10 series? Like we should do 10 of those in a month or something like.
Well, for me, what I suggest and what I like is each session within a month. So it might be 3 weeks between 1 to 3 weeks. How you feeling?
I feel relaxed. I usually feel better after body work, but yeah, I mean, there's something about like just quality fascial work, just because it seems like the fascia is the nervous system, right? So I always feel like when the fascia opens up, I'm always a lot more chill.
Yeah.
Which is a nice state to be in.
I might have that, you know, specific slow Southern mojo.
Yeah.
All right, you good in your feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then but let your head bow forward into that stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to take me a second to work through here. We could probably use a little lotion here. Does that feel okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so come on up
Oh, that was good.
here.
It feels great. I mean, my whole spine feels a lot more open.
Yeah, and I've seen like the other practitioners do similar things, and like I could really see that.
Yeah. I mean, it just feels like whatever I was holding on to, I just have a lot more motion. I immediately feel my hips are more open. Like I feel my glutes more.
Yeah. It almost seems like you have a bigger presence even though
Yeah, exactly.
it was big enough.
Right. Definitely can breathe better.
for sure. Well, it was a really amazing session from Anne-Marie. What really stood out to me was I'm always secretly wanting really deep and intense work, but I'm always reminded that there's this other path that's just this gentle but effective, or even more effective, that you don't necessarily have to go deep to be effective. And that's what I really got from this session. It felt like slow, focused, deliberate, and we just waited for the tissue to open up. When I was walking, doing something so basic, so functional, like walking, be like, hey, do you see how you're doing this now? Or do you see how you're doing that before? So really like the balance between doing the work and then doing the movement. That really helped me learn, my ego is like, I know a lot, I feel a lot. And then I'm always reminded, I get this body work, and then another body worker is like saying, hey, you're a little bit stuck here. You see where you're not moving here. I love the energy. You can tell, like, when someone's been practicing for 30 years, you have to have a big heart to keep doing this, because it's hard work. And there is something that's like hard to explain. When you see a body worker, sometimes you don't jive with that body worker, and you see another body worker who might do the same modality, and there's just something that you just resonate with that person. And body workers just have like a unique something that you can't explain. You can't say it's like this Rolfer is the same as this Rolfer. This Swedish massage therapist is the same as this Swedish massage therapist. So one of the great things about seeing different body workers is realizing is there's something that you just can't explain. And somebody who's been working for 30 plus years, you just have to come and try it out.